Whoopity, what's up everybody? It's your boy Samsot here, coming at you with my first Warzone video. Today I'm gonna talk about the absolutely most overpowered weapon for Warzone, especially if you're a new player that don't really have perfect aim yet. This absolute beast of a killing machine helped me easily double my KD ratio in just a couple of days. It's super easy to get your hands on, it's extremely versatile, and best of all, almost no one seems to know how to successfully use it yet. Now I must warn you, I definitely think that this will get nerfed hard, so use it while it lasts. If it does get nerfed, I'll put an update down in the description, so make sure to check that out. Also, I apologize for the lack of game audio on some of these clips. When I play with my squad, we speak Norwegian, so I removed the audio. Now let's get to it. The absolutely best weapon in Warzone is the helicopter. I know what you're thinking, that's not a weapon, it doesn't even have a machine gun on it. This is so clickbait, but hear me out. In the next few minutes, I'll explain why I think the helicopter is the best weapon in the game, and why I disagree with Exclusive Ace about it being balanced. As some of the clips will show you, it's way too easy to wipe out an entire squad with this thing. I'll also talk about the second best weapon in the game, the cargo truck, so stick around. A weapon is defined as a tool utilized to inflict bodily damage or death, and this thing is perfect for that. If you hit anyone, at any speed, with any part of the chopper, it's an insta-kill, even if they are fully armored up. Of course, if they have teammates alive, they will just go down instead of being sent to the gulag, but the chopper makes it super easy to get in that double tap. You can hit them with your landing legs and finish them off half a second later with the tail rotors, or simply just fly up an inch and go back down on them. So the time to kill on this weapon is near instant if used successfully. No other weapon in the game is that effective, except maybe the other vehicles, but even those can't do the double tap as fast as the chopper. Now let's talk about its versatility. The chopper's main purpose is mobility, and is the best tool for this. With the chopper you can easily get to the top of a roof and take out those pesky roof snipers. You get around the map in minutes and can easily finish enough recons to know where the final circle will be before the first one has even finished closing in. If your squad is not utilizing this amazing mobility tool, you are losing out on a huge tactical advantage. It's also amazing at supporting reconnaissance for gunfights. Knowing where the enemy are at any given moment is crucial for coming out on top. That's why heartbeat sensors, thermal scopes, and UAVs are so popular in Warzone. From your vantage point up in the air, you can call out enemy positions to your teammates on the ground. You can also mark the enemy to give them a clearer visual. With this information, one of my squad mates have been able to take out full squads by himself that normally would have taken him out. And if your teammates are being overrun by enemies, you can quickly get down and do a safe extraction. Also, the chopper is a great sound suppressor. If you know the enemies are hiding in a building, you can hover around them and drown out the sound of footsteps from your squad members going in for the kill. So now I've talked about the incredible uses it has as a support tool, but I told you in the beginning of this video that the chopper is the best weapon in the game, and it is. The chopper can take a large amount of crash damage and even bullet damage before it goes down. Now, with the physics of the game being a little glitchy, you might accidentally blow up by hitting a falling snowflake or the upmost branch of a tree. But in most situations, you will have ample time to bail out or disengage the fight before that happens. You can angle your chopper and slam those death rotors into the ground, simultaneously chopping your poor enemies into tiny pieces. Most people don't know how to counter this weapon yet, and gets either incredibly scared and chokes when an aggressive chopper tries taking him out, or they become super cocky, thinking it's not really that dangerous and just stand there shooting the little pellet guns while you smash their body to a pulp. Effectively countering the chopper can be a little tricky and requires two things: patience and space awareness. When you see a chopper coming for you, head for cover. It might be a house, a light pole, a tree, an air conditioner unit, or anything else that makes it hard or impossible for the chopper to get to you. If you happen to have a type of launcher on you, you can try blowing it up. Just beware that heat-seeking missiles can get countered by the chopper's flares, though this is not always as easy as just dropping flares when you see the missile lock warning. Getting indoors is definitely your best option, and from your safe location you can attempt to snipe out the pilot or taking out the chopper itself with an LMG or similarly powerful weapon. Also, a lot of choppers just fly away when you start shooting at them, as they don't want to risk their precious vehicle. If, however, the chopper sticks around and you don't have the necessary tools to take it out, be patient and stay in your safe spot. Don't be like this guy and just run out into the open. That makes you an easy target and the next victim on the chopping block. Sure, the pilot might call for ground reinforcements to come take you out, but a 1v1 or 1v2 against ground troops are still better odds than trying to run from this killing machine. If you happen to have more cover around your building, you can try sneaking away using the cover to stay safe. Another way to counter the chopper if you got your squad mates with you is to keep calm and attack. If all of you spray it down with LMGs and ARs, it might take 1 or 2 of you down, but most likely you will be able to take out the pilot or the chopper before the team wipes, like these guys showed off perfectly. Another great thing about the chopper is how much people hate getting killed by one. If you're a sadist like me that enjoys hearing the raging screams your opponents make when you kill them, you should listen to some of these testimonies.
Eliminated. Team wipe.
Idiot.
Now I think my clips have spoken volumes on how incredibly overpowered this vehicle is. Exclusive Ace mentioned in his vehicle video that he thought the chopper was balanced, and I wholeheartedly disagree. Being able to take out a full squad in seconds without much danger to yourself is definitely not balanced. I think the chopper should take way more damage when the rotors hit something. If real choppers slam the rotors into the ground like this, they wouldn't fly for a long time. I also mentioned that the chopper is super easy to get, and it is. If you want to know how to get to the chopper first, go check out Exclusive Ace video, Always Be First to Land, links in the description. In that video he goes over all the math on how to be the first to any spot on the map, which you can use to get those valuable choppers. Oh, and most of the time you can get some free kills by just taking out the other players trying to get the chopper, or people still in their parachute going for a spot further away. A quick tip, if you're in a parachute and hear a chopper approaching, cut it immediately. You might not get to where you wanted to go, but at least you're not the first player to enter the gulag. I can go through 3 or even 4 choppers in the course of a match. When one chopper is low on health, I bring up the map and look for a new one, then fly over and change choppers. Most of the time I'm only gone a couple of minutes, so my squad is never long without their air support. Another great thing about the chopper is the ability to rain death from above. If you got a teammate with you in the chopper with an RPG or grenade launcher, taking out the enemies, cars and cargo trucks below becomes a breeze. Now let's talk about some of the downsides to the chopper. First of all, it makes you highly visible to enemies, and the thirsty ones quickly come rushing to your position to take you out. So if you rather want to avoid a fight, the chopper is not the best tool. It can also unexpectedly explode if you hit certain objects or crash in the wrong way. Stay well clear of radio towers. These things have invisible cables that will blow you up every time. Also, when the chopper is disabled and you are close to the ground, you will probably die. Jumping out doesn't work that well, as the chopper will just fall on you or explode above you, taking you out. If you are high above the ground, however, getting out and away from danger is pretty simple. And the last downside to the chopper is that it's not a late game weapon. When you are in the last few circles, the chopper will be a huge target for those fighting on the ground. There might be 20 people left down there and they are all targeting you. You might get out and safely to the ground, but now everyone knows your position and some of them will come get you. If you want the best weapon for late game scenarios, try the cargo truck. The cargo truck is basically a tank. It can take huge amount of damage as long as it's not explosives, and you can insta-kill people by just nudging them, just like the chopper. It also has decent maneuverability and a fast reverse speed to quickly get those double taps. And, as an incredible bonus, it currently has the ability to kill people through walls, like these guys. Or this person I never even knew was there. However, a good people can headshot you through the front window, or keep dodging your attempts to run them over, like this guy.
Nej, kom igen då! Nej, kom igen då!
Kör rätt fram, hopp ut, så tror jag att du in i.
Nej!
Närmare.
Still, the cargo truck is a great weapon, and it was responsible for 90% of the kills in my vehicle-only solo win.
Bye-bye! Goodbye! I see you! Bye! Thanks for playing! Bye! Goodbye! Goodbye! Thanks for playing! Goodbye!
So that's it, guys. I know these vehicles are incredibly frustrating to go up against, but not using them puts you in such a huge disadvantage, so until they get nerfed, I recommend everyone that want those wins to go try them out. If you like this video, please leave a like. Got any arguments for or against the chopper I didn't cover here? Please leave it in the comment below. And if you want to see more Warzone videos, make sure to subscribe. Take care, guys.